and then they dropped Section 80, and it didn't do too well. It did 20,000 copies. Just be real.
Hot tea.
All right, so your boy Wack 100 was talking about the come up of Kendrick Lamar, and he has some interesting things to say about Kendrick and Drake. Y'all make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. We about to get into it right now. Happy holidays. Let's get it.
And then they dropped Section 80, and it didn't do too well. It did 20,000 copies. Just be real. That's what it did.
It flopped, yeah.
Right? It did.
It was on that piff though.
Hold on. He did the deal. He gets the deal done with Universal, with Interscope, right? Part of the deal, right, was they gonna take him on the run with Drizzy, right? That's when the commercial shit shot up, and that's when Section 80 come back and did 3-4 million, right? And he put him on stage in front of sold out crowds of 15,000 people. He wouldn't have been there at that time. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Niggas off they rock.
If it wasn't for Drake.
Right.
But also,
Drake could have said, no, I don't want the nigga on my tour. He could have said that, bro. He could have.
But him and Rocky was the hottest niggas out at that time, though, bro. So that was a smart move by him, though.
Drake was the hottest nigga out at that time.
Listen, Drake was the hot.
Bro, on the blogs and all that shit, though, Rocky and Kendrick was the hottest niggas at that time. All right, hold on. Go to PG and go to Johnny. Go ahead, PG.
I got a question for Wack. For you personally, in terms of the battle, do you choose a side? Do you have a side that you chose?
No, I kept it real, man. You know how much flack I caught from the homies over here, radio station personalities, stack quoting them niggas saying, Wack, what you doing? Your voice means something over here. I had Drake up 2-0. Everybody know that. Bradshaw, you know that.
He did. He can't answer that shit.
But I said, if they keep rapping, Kendrick gonna out-rap him. Did I not say that? I said, if he keep rapping, Kendrick gonna, but right now, Drake up 2-0. I'm just calling music for music. The shit he was letting go, I wasn't with it. But if he keep rapping, and they gonna out-rap him. That's what happened. Nigga kept dropping, and he out-rapped the nigga.
He definitely gonna answer that shit.
Right?
He said 2-0.
Now this ain't if this would have been Kendrick versus another street nigga on some disrespectful, it would have been, it'd have been biased. But this was like hip hop. It was just a rap battle. We wasn't, nigga, I'm siding with the song, whatever song it is.
Real nigga for not doing.
But at that point, no. But at that point, he was going with push-ups and feeling made. B, Euphoria ain't even dropped yet. I don't think we were saying that shit. Euphoria ain't even dropped yet. So like the battle ain't even really start yet. So once the battle started, Wack knew what it was. He knew who to that shit, B. You know what I'm saying? Euphoria dropped. He knew what it was. But you know what I'm saying? From that point on.
But Chuck, can we be honest though? Like, we gotta be honest, bro. The bots played a reason and why Kendrick is up.
Oh my God.
Go home, Roger. They ain't doing that bot shit. They ain't doing no bot shit. Get out of here with that shit. They ain't doing no bot shit.
He would never be this successful without Drake.
You ain't talking about that.
Now, I'm not here to say that Drake made Kendrick Lamar's career, but I do want to let y'all know, the same way we constantly talk about Drake and Quentin Miller and the ghostwriting thing, people are going to forever talk about this battle with Drake and Kendrick using bots. Yes, right now, Drake look bad. He's suing and stuff like that. It's non-street. It ain't real nigga shit, blah, blah, blah. But the bots are going to be attached to Kendrick's battle for the end of time. I'm just letting y'all know that, okay? Now, to get into this talk about Section 80, I was around during that time, and I remember Section 80 having a really big impact. I remember everybody going crazy for Kendrick, but yeah, when it was initially released, it took some time for it to get some buzz. It wasn't a lot of projects back then that had that effect of Bryson Tiller with Trap Soul. I don't know if y'all remember when that came out, but you know, it fizzled a little bit, and then next thing you know, everybody was listening to Trap Soul. Section 80 was one of those original projects back then that just kind of came out as a mixtape and everybody started fucking with it. But yeah, at first it did flop, like a lot of projects from a lot of unknown artists. I heard somebody on the commentary saying that, you know, ASAP and Drake were the biggest back then, but even in LA, I would say Dom Kennedy was bigger than Kendrick at that time. And I think somebody a lot of people don't give a lot of credit to is Dom, because I think it was a time where Dom and people like Nipsey Hussle, but I still think it was a certain point where Nipsey Hussle wasn't as big as Dom, because I was on the East Coast and we was listening to Dom. I feel like Dom Kennedy kind of helped pave the way for a lot of East Coast people to accept LA artists. Because when we heard Dom putting out all of that fire shit, then we started hearing Section 80 kind of around that time. It was just like, oh shit, LA artists got a new wave of people coming out and they all fire. So going back to what Wack said, yeah, Drake did bring Kendrick on tour. And when I said that months ago, everybody said I was dick sucking. And yeah, he did bring him on tour. But here's the thing. I think Kendrick is one of those artists, he would have popped regardless. Everybody gets some help, right? Drake got some help from Wayne. Nicki got some help from Drake and Wayne. We can do this all day. When Kendrick got to really popping, he got help from Dr. Dre and people like that who gave him cosigns. So while I do think Drake played a pivotal part in the come up of Kendrick Lamar, I still think Kendrick Lamar had the type of talent that somebody would have gave him a look. People would have eventually gravitated towards his music. And even right now, in the midst of the battle, you notice Drake never took credit for helping Kendrick pop or blow up or anything like that. He could have made a whole song kind of like giving us a timeline of, you know, how he helped Kendrick pop. But I think even Drake knows, because I still think it's a respect between them. They might not like each other. They might not want to be friends. But I think they respect each other's craft and talent and what they've done in the industry. And I think even Drake would say, yeah, Kendrick would have popped without me bringing him on tour. Yes, was it a good look for him? Of course. It was a good look when Drake let Kendrick be on his album and he gave him a whole beat change at the end. And if you're not a music head, you don't know what I'm talking about. But just really think about it. When a nigga puts you as a feature, then he basically give you a whole track on your own. He gave Kendrick a whole beat change on Buried Alive. If you never heard Buried Alive on what was that album where he's sitting down with the cup in his face? Take Care. So yeah, Take Care, Buried Alive. He basically gave Kendrick his own track. So yeah, Drake did give Kendrick a lot of looks, especially for him being the hottest guy. Lil Wayne running around talking about we gonna be good as long as we let Drake sing all the hooks. It was good for Kendrick. It was good for Kendrick when him and Drake was in the same atmosphere, fucking with each other, getting that look, you know, from each other. And I'll say this, it helped Drake too, because it helps seeing Drake next to lyrical rappers like Kendrick and J. Cole. So it makes the audience say, well, okay, yeah, Drake is lyrical too. And I think at that time, because we saw Drake standing next to these lyrical miracle backpack rappers, it made us start to really hone in and listen to Drake's lyricism as well. So, you know, I'm not really here to say, you know, Drake made Kendrick. I think these are just industry games. And everybody's trying to use somebody as a come up, and it is what it is. But I do think, yeah, Drake could look at it a certain way and say, you know, you used me when you needed me, and then you blew up, and then it was fuck me. But that's how most people do in the industry. Kendrick wouldn't be the first person to do that to Drake, and I'm sure Drake has done it to other people too. That's what I be trying to get y'all to say. Ain't nobody in the entertainment industry, you know, some perfect person who ain't never did nobody wrong. The business is very cutthroat. It's cutthroat. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. Enjoy y'all New Year's. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.